Well, hi everyone, this is Ryan with Abundant Living Ecuador. Today I will be talking about the cost of living in Ecuador in 2021. Before we begin, keep in mind that the cost of living here in Ecuador could always fluctuate, and choosing to move to Ecuador just because of the cost of living is not the best idea, just because there are so many other factors to consider when making such a move. Another thing to note is that Ecuador uses the US dollar as its currency, which makes things a lot easier if you're coming from the US. So let's begin. Okay, so on the lower end of the spectrum, it is possible for a couple to live comfortably in Ecuador with less than $1,000 a month. Now, if you live a more luxurious lifestyle, you could spend upwards of $3,000 a month. However, from my experience, a typical couple will most likely spend somewhere between $1,000 or $2,000 a month to live in Ecuador. Rent. There is a wide range of options for renting, and depending on what you're looking for, you can find homes and apartments with a wide range of monthly prices. For example, $200 to $400 will get you a comfortable 1 to 2 bedroom home or apartment, usually furnished. On the lower end, you might need to buy some of your own furniture, which is cheaper long term because you'll be saving some money in rent. Then there's the $500 to $600 a month range, which will get you a nicer, furnished 2 bedroom, 2 bath home or apartment. And then the $700 to $1,500 a month range, you can get a furnished, nice, luxury home in a gated community. Utilities. Here in southern Ecuador, around Loja, as far as utilities go, you might plan on spending $20 to $30 a month for electricity, $3 to $6 a month for propane gas to heat your hot water. The price of one gas tank is about $3, and you might use 2 per month at the most. Since the climate in southern Ecuador is near perfect, you don't need to heat or air condition your home. Transportation. The starting rate of a taxi ride is between $125 to $150. Taxis will usually charge around $10 an hour, and a bus ride from the city of Loja to Vilcabamba, which is about 35 kilometers away, will cost between $150 and $2. A bus trip from Quito in the north to Loja in the south will cost between $15 to $20. And gasoline is hovering around $2 to $2.50 a gallon right now. Okay, so next let's talk about food. In terms of restaurants, you will find a wide range and variety of pricing depending on the kind of restaurants you go to. So if you want to eat like a local at a typical Ecuadorian restaurant, a meal will cost you around $3 per person. This includes, soup, main course, and a drink. A meal at a more Western restaurant might cost between $5 and $15. For fruit lovers, Ecuador has some of the best tropical fruits in the world for affordable prices. A pineapple will cost you between $1 and $1.50. A mango will cost between 30 to 70 cents depending on the size and season. Bananas are 5 to 10 cents each, avocados between 25 and 50 cents each, papayas are between 50 cents to $1.50 depending on the size, and vegetables are relatively cheap as well. A head of lettuce will cost between 25 cents to $1 for a large organic head of lettuce. A head of broccoli is between 50 cents to $1. Tomatoes, 2 to 4 pounds for $1, and potatoes, 2 to 4 pounds for $1 as well. A liter of milk is $1. Eggs are 15 to 30 cents each, depending on if they're organic or not. The local cheese costs $2 to $3 a pound, chicken $1.50 to $2.25 a pound, depending on if it's organic, and beef costs around $2 to $5 a pound, depending on the cut. Okay, so rice, 50 to 60 cents a pound, and oats are about the same. Those are staple goods. Coffee is local and usually organic, and it costs between $3 to $4 a pound. Beer costs about $2 for a half a liter, and wine around $10 a bottle. Cell phone and internet. A cell phone plan might cost you between $15 and $25 a month, and Plenty just entered the country and they have $5 a month plans, pay as you go. And if you don't need to sell your data plan, you could get away with prepaid minutes on all of the different service providers. If you need to make international calls, then you might want to consider a Magic Jack app or something like that before you come to the country. Internet is a minimum of $18 to $20 a month, and then up to $100 for the highest speed. Healthcare. Many retired expats in Ecuador who have residency are taking part in the government healthcare system and are paying on average for a couple $140 a month. Prescription drugs are generally cheap here. For example, a 1-month supply of a generic blood pressure medication costs approximately $10. A membership to a fitness club costs between $20 and $25 per month per individual. So how about a little pampering? Haircuts cost between $2 to $5, and a haircut with a classier stylist might cost from $15 to $20. So you want to relax? Massages in our area range from $15 to $30. You can also hire household help quite easily and affordably here for around $10 to $20 a day, depending on how much time and effort is involved. Lastly, one thing to point out is that anything imported into Ecuador will most likely cost more than it does in the United States, as Ecuador has high tariffs on imported items. This includes cars, computers, cell phones, and imported food items. Therefore, we recommend bringing these items with you before you come if you want to save money. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are considering relocating to Ecuador, we offer a free relocation guide. I'll have that linked below. If you have any questions concerning Ecuador in general, or would like to know more about the real estate properties in our area and projects that we have, please don't hesitate to reach out at info@abecuador.com.